When Digi left Naconia's prime, it wasn't with a map. There was no destination, no coordinates, just a pull towards something greater. Every Naconian was meant to find their own patch of nature, a place to protect, connect with, become part of. But her planet's wild spaces were fading, and she always dreamed bigger. So she left, drifted, searched, wandered. Her little ship hummed softly as it cut through the empty void between the stars. Eventually, somewhere between one orbit and the next, something stirred. A feeling, a call, something green? Her sprout began to emerge as she wandered closer, a soft curl peeking out, tender and unsure. It grew with each passing cycle, and by the time she found Earth, it had started to unfurl. She didn't know why she landed here. The planet wasn't on any charts that mattered. But when she stepped into the air, everything smelled different. Wetter, earthier, more alive. She followed the whispers of something old through trees that reached like ancient fingers to the sky, grasping from deep within the earth. And there, in the quiet shadow of an overlooked forest, it happened. The moss was cool beneath her fingertips, and when she touched it, sprout. The little curl on her head stretched gently like a plant waking in the morning sun, and all around her, life blinked into being. Tiny creatures with seed-like bodies and leafy heads peeked from the ferns and moss. Some were squat and round, others long and twitchy, each different and each unique. All of them stared at her with wide eyes full of mischief and wonder. The first sprouts, born in the moment her soul anchored, her attunement complete. She stayed, of course she did. Built a little home tucked in the trees, some rooms modern, some wild and soft, but all hers. And each day she studied, not just fiction, not imagination, Earth, its science, its stories, its secrets. She catalogued ferns that curled with the air's damp moods, whispered to mushrooms like Mycena chlorophyos, marveling at their soft green glow in the dark undergrowth, mapped out the songs of bats and the path of a fox with puzzle-shaped paws. Her datapad, patched in moss, held everything, her personal journal.
Day 43. Observed sphagnum moss in a shaded bog pocket, holding moisture like a sponge nearly 20 times its weight. Tested pH significantly acidic. Might affect nearby plant life. Will return to measure water retention over time.
Sometimes she spoke to the wind just to hear its answer. Other times she read field guides out loud until her voice fell into a hum, the words of knowledge turning into a song of science. The sprouts followed her everywhere, climbing her tail, napping on her datapad, stealing berries and pretending it was science, but learning with their mischief. And when she discovered gaming, oh, she fell hard. Laughing, failing, sharing every flop and victory on stream with chaotic joy. Humans were strange, but kind, curious, and the sprouts laughed the chaos in chat. One night, beneath a sky thick with stars and a canopy dusted in pale lichen, Digi sat still. Tail curled close, sprouts huddled near, the forest breathing in sync with her chest. She placed a hand over her heart and whispered,
Day 73. The cat forest is thriving. The sprouts are multiplying, and I feel more at home than ever.
She thought that might be the end of this chapter, but Earth still had surprises. Not long after, someone wandered in. A human, strange and loud in his own way, yet bright-eyed and buzzing with curiosity. Maybe he stumbled onto her, or maybe she stumbled onto him. It was hard to tell. He was a builder, a thinker, a young capitalist he called himself, a creature of machine and metal, but one who saw the magic in moss. He spoke of empires and plans of technology, but listened when she spoke of roots and spores and quiet pulses beneath the soil. He hadn't known the forest was taken, but Digi smiled, flicked her tail and welcomed him in. Because the cat forest wasn't just hers to guard, it was hers to share. And somewhere between datapets and daydreams, gaming streams and proud mischief, things happened. Good things, green things, forever things.